So I'm Martin Moszczynski from Olinqua, and we do AI and AI enablement technology in health, real-time location tracking, workflow, etc.
Amazing. All right, now 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Talking Health Tech. What an honour to have you here live today.
It's amazing to be here.
So I know it's a lot of fun. Sydney turning it on. What's been the highlight today?
The weather,
Yep.
number one, because I'm from Melbourne. So that never gets old. In fact, after this, we'll probably have a difficult decision of staying here or go out there. But yeah, actually, it's still, I think, this and DHF are the two kind of pinnacle events. So there's a strong feeling that if you want to have your finger on the pulse of what's happening, you know, who's trying to sell what, who's acquired who's brought some amazing new thing out, it's basically here or later at DHF. So we've got a whole contingent here today to kind of look around at what's happening and mingle, find out, and just have the finger on the pulse of the sector.
Yeah, nice. And
LinkedIn only gets you so far.
Only gets you so far. So you've got to be boots on the ground. And
Absolutely.
What are you hearing?
Look, I think it was interesting kind of contrasting this with HIMSS. So you can't walk 2 booths at HIMSS without having Gen AI everywhere. It's kind of like the differentiator now is if you're not an AI company at HIMSS. I'm exaggerating, but only a tiny bit.
It's just a smidge.
And it's interesting here, it still doesn't seem to have quite gone there. So I suspect next year here, AI. At the moment, I was very surprised coming in, just looking around, and it's still very much, you know, kind of core capabilities, you know, clinical things, and not AI, which is kind of refreshing, actually.
Refreshing here. I'm sure we'll see that change as we go to a few other events in Australia this year.
I suspect, maybe. Especially more like techie, you know, the digital techie ones. There's still a lot of tactile machinery here. You know, there's the actual coalface of a hospital rather than just the electrons. I think that's pretty cool as well. I think DHF is more of the, just wait. I reckon in May, AI.
Yeah, 100%. I will agree with you on that. Now, have you caught any sessions today?
No, actually, we got delayed coming out of Melbourne, so we literally just flew in.
Oh, well, we'll have to catch up. We'll have to let you have a wander and have a listen and then get part 2.
100%. I'll come and see you tomorrow and tell you everything I've learned.
All right. And before you go, what's new at Olinqua?
What's new? What isn't? So we've got the highest kind of workload that we've had in a while. There's a few new projects happening in Victoria that we're on. So the team is just totally flat out just getting that done. Yep. And it hasn't left much room around the edges for being too creative with new initiatives. So, you know, half of my brain's kind of been sidelined because every time I say, why don't we, people go, shh. July. So, but look, we're still working through integrating Gen AI, of course, into the stack. I think the thing that I realized very early this year is it's not going to be hey, here's Gen AI, this huge thing. It's more about the 1,000 places that it has tiny interactions. And then when Apple Intelligence came out and you sort of go, oh, is that it? But then you realize all your messages are being summarized. It's all these little micro interactions that make it awesome. So for me, that's kind of been a new thing this year where we've redirected our attention to look at what are all the different little ways we can leverage this new tech instead of this, you know, AI module. Because last year we thought it would be an AI module.
Yeah.
It's going to be more like everything just sprinkled with just enough AI to make it useful.
Yep.
So that's new.
Yeah, well, that sounds very exciting and little sprinkled AI throughout the whole tech stack by the sounds of it.
Hope so.
All right, amazing. Well, Martin, great to catch up and look forward to hearing part 2 when you've caught some sessions.
Done. Thank you.
Amazing.